These days, Afghan forces are trying to take complete control of the northern city of Kunduz. Every few months, Taliban fighters push into the province and then the Afghan military pushes them back. That's been pretty much the state of affairs in many parts of Afghanistan since the US-led invasion 15 years ago. The world changed after the September 11 attacks on the United States. At the time, Afghanistan was ruled by the Taliban, who refused to give up Osama bin Laden. Backed by US airstrikes, the anti-Taliban Northern Alliance forces entered Kabul in October 2011, toppling the Taliban government. With the taking of cities began the long battle with the Taliban. Kabul became the power center, and the Afghans adopted a new constitution and held their first elections in 30 years. Hamid Karzai continued as president, and powerful commanders and warlords became lawmakers in parliament. But unemployment, corruption and poverty remained a problem. President Obama tripled the number of US troops from 30 to well over 100,000 and also committed to a full withdrawal. More troops meant more deaths on both sides. Anger among Afghans over mistreatment by US troops reached a tipping point in 2010 with the highest number of civilian casualties in the conflict. Many say controversial night raids, allegations of torture and abuse of detainees helped the Taliban's cause.
There were many mistakes made, but probably the main one was to think that the United States and its allies could remake Afghanistan as a different country from what it was. And I think it's very important to compare what happened when the war started 15 years ago and then how things developed after the Taliban was overthrown.
The US targeted and eliminated the then leadership of Al-Qaeda in Afghanistan, but the group splintered and spread influence from Yemen to Somalia and beyond. US efforts to bring the Taliban and Afghan government for talks failed repeatedly. But in 2014, ISAF forces officially handed over security to Afghan forces. Afghanistan's military has since struggled with corruption, Taliban infiltration, a high rate of desertion, and since the drawdown, a lack of money. The inconclusive 2014 elections resulted in a power-sharing government between Abdullah and Ashraf Ghani, which expires this month. Once the gateway between Asia and Europe, Afghanistan was conquered by Alexander the Great in 329 BC. And the long history of foreign conquerors and strife still resonates to this day. Osama Bin Javaid, Al Jazeera.